In this video, we're going to look at the lash products that are available from Farmasi. Now, this was prompted by a question I had the other day from somebody who said, have you got a mascara for sensitive eyes? Well, let's just think about that. Your eyes can be sensitive for a variety of reasons. They could be sensitive to cold, smoke, light, wind, or you could in fact be allergic to a particular ingredient. So to say that you have a mascara that's suitable for sensitive eyes, it's difficult. Your eyes can be sensitive for a variety of reasons. Could be smoke, could be light, sunshine, could be wind, it could be cold, or you might be allergic to a specific ingredient. That only you know. So to say that you have a mascara that is suitable for sensitive eyes is a little bit difficult really, because everybody's different and different things could be causing your eyes to be sensitive. So what I do know is that none of these products contain any known irritants. They all in fact are clean products. They contain castor oil and waxes. They're a similar base, there are similar ingredients in them, but a couple of them have different added ingredients that change the gel a little bit to give you different effects. If your eyes are in good condition, or if your lashes rather are in good condition in the first place, then your mascara is going to look and sit better on your lashes. So let's get those lashes in good condition first. You can do that by using a lash serum, especially if your lashes are quite short. You just may not have very much length there. You might be struggling with the length of your lashes. This is an eyebrow and lash serum. So this has a patented ingredient called Capixyl, and this is a brilliant little applicator here. So you can see you've got this little fine brush on the end, which is what you use to apply the serum to the base of your lashes. And then you've got a normal regular type spoolie, which is actually good for combing through your brows. So if you have sparse brows, for example, then this is going to help grow your brows. And what it does for your lashes is it helps them grow, nourishes them, conditions them, and it makes you hold on to your lashes for longer. So it's got more time to actually grow, and you hold on to them longer, so you have thicker lashes, more volume in your lashes. Now, I have naturally long lashes anyway, always have had. But when this came out, I thought, well, I've got to give it a try. So I did use it as directed, and I can tell you that I had great results with it. Even though my lashes are long already, they got longer and they got fuller and thicker. And I definitely had more length on the outer lashes. So that is the lash and eyebrow and lash serum from Farmasi. Okay, directions are to use that twice a day, and you'll have longer lashes, more conditioned lashes. Now, while we're on the subject of healthy lashes, you can also use, this is a lash primer. This has the same patented Capixyl ingredient in there. So a lash primer is going to give you fuller lashes. It's going to coat your lashes to give you more volume and length also. Plus, it's got that ingredient in there that's going to help condition and grow your lashes. It is a white primer that you put on your lashes before and under your mascara. The lash primer, incidentally, you can use under any mascara, even your existing mascara. Doesn't have to go specifically with a Farmasi mascara. So let's start with the first mascara that I've got to show you, which is the Farmasi Zen mascara. Now this is our basic mascara. As I said, all of the Farmasi mascaras have castor oil and waxes in them to condition and care for your lashes. They're all made to European standard, so there's no banned ingredients in there. And I find the Zen mascara to be slightly wetter than some of the other mascaras. As I said, some of them have got an additional ingredient in them to thicken them up, so that you've got more ability to extend the length of your lashes. So that's the Zen mascara. Let me just show you the brush here. So you can see that it's a silicone brush, and you've got one side here with short bristles, and this is what you'd use to apply the mascara gel to your lashes. And then when you turn it over, you've got a longer bristles here. I don't know if you can see that. No, maybe not. But you've got the shorter bristles on the bottom, and then you've got about five rows on the top of longer bristles, and that allows you to actually comb the product through your lashes out to the end, and so you don't get clumps that way. Okay, so that's the Zen mascara, and that's going to give you an everyday length and volume, and you can apply multiple layers, multiple coats of mascara to build it up. Now, I mentioned that all of the mascaras I'm going to show you have got castor oil in them, which is known for conditioning your lashes, and they also have various waxes in them. They're all plant-based waxes that add volume and structure to your lashes. So what that means is it allows you to build volume and length with the mascara. So the next one I'm going to show you is called Double Lash Extend. So why is it called Double Lash? Because it's going to build volume, but this one has got, I used to think it had two different wands, but it doesn't. It's the same wand. But let me show you the clever part. So we have two parts here. You can see the pink one, and here you can see it says volume, and then on the silver part you may not be able to see that quite so well. It says length at the top. So first we're going to open up the pink section of the tube, and you can see that it's a fairly normal wand. It is a silicone wand. It's quite full. It's got plenty of product on it. So this is the one that gives you volume. So this is going to pop lots of product on your lashes. So you can apply the product to your lashes. Do one eye at a time. And then pop it back into the wand, into the tube, and open up the top part. And just listen to this. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. See, it's the same wand, but actually there's a wiper in that section which removes a lot of the product from the wand. So this gives you a cleaner wand, so you can then, once you've got that product on there, you can actually get more of a comb through your lashes and move the product along the length of the lash and creating length. So this is one of the mascaras. As I said, there was a slightly different ingredient added to it, and that is polyurethane 35, which is a flexible polymer film former. So it kind of acts a little bit like a tubing mascara. It's not a tubing mascara, but it gives you, forms that film on your lashes, helps them to hold their shape and without flaking. So that is Double Lash Extend Mascara. The next one I'm going to show you is called Infinilash Mascara. This is my personal favourite. This one gives a more wispy look to your lashes. So it gives you length rather than a lot of volume. But don't forget, you can always add extra volume by using the lash primer first. Okay, so this is Infinilash. And this has not such a brush type wand. This is a thinner wand that is a little bit firmer. It acts more like a comb actually, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of bristles down there, so it's like having 4 combs on there, and it's being a bit slimmer as well. I like it so that because you can get right into the corners and you can see what you're doing with a thinner brush, comb, whatever. Okay, so that is my favourite. This has got, let me see, rice bran wax in it, which is a more lightweight wax. So this is good. I would recommend this one if you do have sensitive eyes, because it's going to give you a light, you won't feel like you've got mascara on, in fact. So it's not going to make your eyes feel heavy if you've got sensitive eyes. Okay, so that's Infinilash Mascara. That's, as I say, my personal favourite. And we do actually have that in brown as well at the moment. This is a limited edition, so grab it while you can. So that's Infinilash. The next one we have is a waterproof mascara. This one is called Sealed. This is the waterproof mascara. Now some people put waterproof mascara on top of their other mascaras. So if you prefer one of the other mascaras, this can actually give you a waterproof coating over the top. So you use it on its own or over the top of another mascara. This has more of a brush wand. As you can see, it picks up, just sounds and feels like a normal mascara to me. And then last but not least, we have one called Full Blast. So this one is going to give you volume, fluffy, thick lashes. And this one has your more traditional brush. You can see that's quite a nice chunky brush there, to give you thicker, fuller lashes. Hence it's called Full Blast. So that is all of the lash products that we have at Farmasi. But one thing to remember is always be gentle when you're removing your mascara. And to do that, I highly recommend using a cleansing balm, which is brilliant for just massage it on, massage it in until you feel that mascara emulsifying and coming away, and this will remove everything. It has no smell in it, it does not sting your eyes. So that is my favourite for removing makeup, including waterproof mascara. Check the description for a link to all of these products. And let me know if you have any comments. Also, if you have any questions rather. And also think about who you could share this video with. That'd be great. Thank you.